Hey, listen! How many of you guys love fruits? In the gastronomic universe, this food is one of the cornerstones of healthy eating because it provides a relevant supply of nutrients. Generally, fruit is a food that is readily available and accessible to all wallets, but this is not always the case. Welcome to a new video in our channel, dedicated to the world's most expensive and valuable fruits. The Buddha-shaped pears. Also known as Buddha-shaped pears, the distinguishing characteristic of these pears is their shape, which, when growing naturally, can vaguely resemble the seated figure of a Buddha. They often have a broad, flat base that narrows upward, with a rounded protuberance at the top, giving it a head-like appearance. These pears can vary in their taste and kind. Depending on cultivation, they can be sweet, juicy and aromatic, or even have a milder flavor. Planting and growing Buddha-shaped pears requires special care to achieve the desired shape, because as we told you earlier, they do not grow naturally in such a distinctive way. Farmers use supports or structures to guide the pear's growth to achieve the desired shape. Each one has a cost of $9. Sekaiichi apples. They are a variety of Japanese apples, that their name means the best in the world. These apples were developed by the Fruit Plant Research Institute in Aomori, Japan. The goal was to create an apple of impressive size and exceptional flavor. Indeed, Sekaiichi apples are among the largest apples in the world, often reaching considerable size and weight. Just think that they can reach a diameter of more than 10 centimeters and can weigh up to 500 grams or more. They have a globular shape and a thin, bright red skin. The pulp is sweet, crisp and juicy. Sekaiichi apples are harvested in autumn, usually during September and October, depending on weather conditions. Because of their exceptional size, delicious taste and relative rarity, Sekaiichi apples can be quite expensive. They are often sold as luxury items in fancy packages at a price of $12 each. The citrus decapon. Also popular as sumo citrus or seedless tangerine, is a citrus variety native to Japan. It has a distinctive shape, similar to that of a small grapefruit, with a thick, wrinkled skin. The flesh is sweet, juicy and seedless. Its flavor is considered a balance of sweet and sour, highly valued for its deliciousness. Decapon was developed through selective crosses of different citrus varieties and has gained international popularity for its attractive appearance and delicious flavor. It's often considered a seasonal delicacy and can be found in many markets during its ripening season, generally from winter to spring, depending on the growing regions. This citrus variety is also known to be delicate to grow and requires special care during growth to ensure good fruit quality. They are sold at a price of $80 each package. Sambikia queen strawberries, also called Nyoho strawberries, are named after Tokyo's revered fruit seller, Sambikia, which has existed since 1834 at its Tokyo location and 13 others throughout the city. The strawberries are packaged in boxes of 12 and cost the equivalent of $85 in Japanese yen. Considering the average weight of a strawberry, this roughly equates to $214 per pound, although this figure may vary from box to box. Sambikia knows that these berries are intended for luxury gifts, so they are grown in elevated areas that never touch the ground and hand-selected for color and shape. At first glance, these strawberries do not look much different from regular strawberries, but upon closer inspection, one notices the care and attention to detail that has been put into their selection. The right shade of red is carefully examined, as well as the right kind of dark green for the leaves and white seeds, while the shape of the strawberry must also be perfect. Square watermelons are an interesting and unusual product that comes from the Japanese practice of growing square watermelons. This process involves growing watermelons in square-shaped molds as they grow. The goal is to obtain watermelons that have a more compact and regular shape than traditional watermelons, making them easier to transport, store, and ultimately for display in grocery stores, where space is often limited. Due to the complexity of the growing process and the labor required, however, square watermelons are generally more expensive than their traditional counterparts. Despite their unique shape, these watermelons have mainly been regarded as curiosities or special gifts, rather than as a standard food product. The practice of growing square watermelons has remained more an expression of agricultural creativity and ingenuity rather than a practical solution to mass food needs. These watermelons cost $800 each. The pineapple. If you think of this fruit, what country comes to mind? Well, surely you may have thought of a tropical country, like Costa Rica. But that's not quite right. This unique variety of pineapple is grown in the Lost Gardens of Helligan, a famous botanical garden located in Cornwall, UK. This type of pineapple is famous for its unique shape and fascinating history. The Lost Gardens of Helligan's pineapples are grown in heated greenhouses within the garden, using the heat produced by a large manure pile, a traditional technique that was used in the 18th and 19th centuries to grow pineapples in cold climates. This type of pineapple is called Queen Victoria and is short-leafed. This means that the plant does not develop the typical long spiny leaves found on pineapples grown outdoors in tropical climates. The plant produces a single heart-shaped pineapple, relatively small in size compared to commercial pineapples, but with exceptional flavor and intense sweetness. The Lost Gardens of Helligan's pineapples are considered a culinary treasure, and if you would like to taste one, be prepared to spend a lot of money. About $1,600 to be exact. Teo No Tamago is a special variety of Japanese mango, also known as sunny egg in English. This evocative name is due to the fact that mangoes of this variety have an intense sweetness and a bright yellow skin, similar to the energy of the sun. It is also very popular for its exceptional quality and exquisite flavor. The pulp is juicy, tender, and has a distinctive sweetness. Cultivation of this variety requires much care and attention, including pruning methods, soil management, and control of climatic conditions. In fact, due to their limited availability, it may be difficult to find them in some international markets. In summary, the Teo No Tamago mango is more than just a fruit. It represents a sensory and cultural experience. Its combination of extraordinary flavor, elegant presentation, and luxurious status make it a fascinating option for both refined palates and those seeking a unique dining experience. Well, unfortunately, this dining experience comes at a high cost. In fact, in order to eat one, you have to spend $3,000. Let's now enter the top 3 most expensive fruits in the world. You will still be surprised by the absurd prices these foods have. Denso Watermelon is another type of watermelon native to Japan. It is distinguished by its black, glossy, hard skin, which gives it a unique appearance. Its history is interesting. This variety was accidentally discovered in the early 1980s by a farmer named Toshiaki Kondo on the island of Hokkaido, where the volcanic soil and cool climate contribute to their growth. After noticing a watermelon with an intense black skin in a conventional watermelon field, attracted by its strangeness, he began growing these black watermelons separately, resulting in the Denso variety. Their flesh is a deep red color, often described as burgundy, and has a crisp, sugary texture. They are highly prized for their sweetish, juicy flavor, making them also quite rare and priced much higher than other watermelon varieties. They are considered a luxury product and can fetch really high prices in the marketplace. Each watermelon is labeled with a sticker confirming its authenticity, guaranteeing that it is a real Denso watermelon grown on the island of Hokkaido. You want to know the price? $6,100 each. Ruby Roman Grape is a highly prized and expensive grape variety from Japan. These grapes are known for their extraordinarily large size, sweet flavor, and deep red color, hence the name Ruby. They are grown mainly in the central regions of Japan. Each individual grape can reach the size of a small ping-pong ball. Ruby Roman grapes are grown following strict quality standards. They must have a certain sugar level, a certain degree of crispness, and the characteristic deep red color. Each bunch of Ruby Roman grapes must weigh at least 20 grams each. These strict standards are integral to the production of this variety. In fact, its cultivation is extremely limited, with only a select number of grape clusters allowed for sale each year. This rarity contributes to their luxury status. The first Ruby Roman grapes of each season are often sold at auction, where prices can reach truly significant figures. In addition, because of their scarcity and value, the export of ruby Roman grapes is generally limited and controlled, and due to their exceptional quality and a demanding growing process, ruby Roman grapes are among the most expensive grape varieties in the world, with an absurd price tag of $8,400 per bunch. Let us now move on to the undisputed winner of this ranking. The Yubari King melon is a luxury fruit and the most expensive type of melon in the world. This melon is native to the city of Yubari, located on the island of Hokkaido, Japan. It is known for its spherical shape, smooth skin of a deep orange color, and sweet and juicy flavor. There are a few reasons that contribute to the prestige and high cost of the Yubari King melon. It is grown in particularly rich soils and under strict control conditions. This targeted cultivation process results in melons with exceptional sweetness and flavor. Growers use special techniques, such as pruning and adjusting the amount of fruit each plant can produce, to ensure high-quality melons. The production of these melons is limited to a specific geographic area and quantity, which contributes to their rarity in the market. During the harvest season, Yubari King melons are often sold at auction, with prices that can reach incredible amounts. In fact, their cost can vary greatly depending on size, quality, and demand at the time. However, it is not uncommon for a single Yubari King melon to sell for insane amounts of money. Think of it going for as much as $25,000 each, making it a truly exclusive fruit that is often exchanged as a special gift at occasions such as weddings or formal events. Incredible, exotic, and prized, these fruits show us a world of luxury and refinement that nature itself can offer. In addition to their extraordinary flavor, they carry with them a history of research, cultivation, and culture. As we admire their beauty and savor their taste, let us always remember the immense variety that the earth gives us and the importance of preserving it for future generations. And you, which of these prized fruits would you like to try, or have you already had the pleasure of tasting them? Tell us below in the comments, and see you in the next video.